What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Guys, yesterday and the past couple of days, we were tracking interesting formations on most of the major cryptocurrencies. Now, for example, Bitcoin, when we started looking at this, we noticed and found a ascending fractal that was forming higher lows and higher highs, and we still are. And I just want to say that nothing has changed from our original prediction here. Even though we were not able to break through, which was very ironic, our major blue band resistance here, which we'll talk about more in a second, we still are above our uptrend, which is still a sign that, hey, we could be heading back up, and I want to explain why. So we're still, and I still am bullish on Bitcoin and some of these other cryptocurrencies until we break through this bottom support right here. And like I said, I'll talk a little bit more about that later. Ethereum, on the other hand, is still forming sideways trading here. You can see since kind of trending sideways outside of the descending fractal here, we've been pretty much just kind of sidelined, trading sideways with tons of uncertainty right around the moving averages here, and this top resistance. Prices, once again, really have not been able to break through a price floor of about $3,000, maybe $2,979, and a top resistance clearly capped at $3,110. So we really have just been kind of bouncing like this with fluctuations of about $100, and it goes beyond Ethereum. We've also been tracking something on XRP, which we were actually able to take advantage of yesterday because we actually closed below a beautiful symmetrical triangle formation. Now, we noticed yesterday this symmetrical triangle formation on XRP, and we were trying to figure out whether or not this would be a good buy-in opportunity, whether it would be a good short opportunity. Now, obviously, I'm not a fortune teller. I can't really tell with certainty which direction we're going to be breaking out of, but we can kind of tell when the breakout is coming, and we know how to take advantage of it once it confirms, giving us the perfect trading signal as to where it decides to close. So like I always say, if we close above our resistance up here, we know to buy in for a long position with expectations of us seeing a run to the upside. And we know if we close below our uptrend here, you can enter a short position and short it to the downside. So you can clearly tell which direction we decided to do. As we were, slowly letting this play out, we don't know for sure where we're going to be breaking to, but we do know that this is an uptrend. And since the start of this uptrend, which was April 11th here, it's been about 11 days now, we've had clear retests of support here, but never had we actually closed a 4-hour candle, an actual candle, not a wick, below this uptrend here. Yeah, we've retested it a few times, but not actually close it. And multiple times here, we were able to kind of wick below it, but we closed the 4-hour candle above. Until yesterday, which actually closed that candle below, which signaled, hey, we just closed below our uptrend here, confirming the direction the markets would most likely lead to. And that's when you could have bought in for a short opportunity on Bityard and leverage this to the downside here with a short. So if you took advantage of this, which we were clearly talking about yesterday, you would have been up currently about 3.74%. If you leverage that, it's obviously a lot more. So this was a beautiful opportunity that we discovered yesterday and took advantage of it last night or yesterday afternoon. And since then, it's been a beautiful short to the downside here. Now, vice versa, you can clearly see the top resistance here. Every single time it's come into contact with this, it's tried to break through. We have wicks above it, but every single time we do, we end up closing below. We close below. So it's a clear sign that if we had closed the if we had closed the 4-hour candle just slightly above it, we would know that the direction it's going to move is probably to the upside, and that's where we'd see the run happen to. So these are very easy trades, and I'm glad we were able to go over this. With that being said, we are going to be talking a lot more about these cryptocurrencies as well as their sideways patterns here, if we're going to be entering a bearish market yet, or if we're going to be, entering a long position, expecting markets to continue to swing up, kind of giving you guys a general update as to what's going on with the market. You can see with S&P, we're pretty much trading sideways as well. Once again, clear resistance and clear support. Until we break through this, we don't really know where we're going to be heading to. The dumps that came within XRP and Ethereum and Bitcoin very much so reference the drop that happened from 44.86 points all the way down to 43.91 points on the S&P 500. If we see the S&P start to head up, cryptocurrency will do the exact same thing. Now, moving forward, guys, we are still doing our completely free crypto coin display giveaway. If you would like to take advantage and win one of these XRP ticker displays that I have in all my videos, all you have to do is comment your favorite crypto down below, as well as comment subscribe. Do those two things, that's it. it and you will be entered to win. If you're not subscribed, obviously you won't win, as I am checking. Now, with that being said, guys, today's video is brought to us once again by Marjex, another reliable cryptocurrency trading website that if you guys are interested in, can obviously check out. We're going to be talking about them a little bit later in the middle of today's video, as well as in the description down below. I had linked their page, so if you want to check that out, definitely make sure to do so. Otherwise, make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's dive into today's episode. So guys, where do we begin? You can see right now a quick refresh of the top 10 cryptos. Markets are at 1.88 trillion. I think we were at 1.96 or 1.94 trillion yesterday, but today we're clearly down to 1.88, drops of about 4% here. Most cryptocurrencies are in red here. We did have a pretty substantial drop yesterday. Nothing, crazy, but we did have a pretty all-around market drop yesterday, and I think everything can pretty much be summed up by the fact that the S&P had corrected lower here. What we've been waiting for consistently on the S&P, you can see there's a lot of uncertainty right now within the market. People are still getting worried, flustered. They're not really knowing what exactly to do, and that makes sense. There's a lot of talk about recession, which I think is overhyped here. I'd be shocked if we go into another recession. I mean, we just had a major stumble. I literally mean a major dump, literally in 2020, where prices went, we fell like, I think 40 or 50%. You guys remember the pandemic drop that we had here, which was substantial, a 35% drop on everything. This was a beautiful buying opportunity too for everything on sale here. And then we just recently had another drop a couple of months ago from there to here, which is about a 13% drop. We've now corrected upwards. I like to think we're at the bottom. Obviously, we can definitely continue to head lower, but I just don't want to think that. It's definitely a big possibility. But I just feel like it would be very, very, very quick to see a drop right after just having one back in 2020 here. However, yeah, we don't even look too bad on the weekly charts too. We're only trading at about 48 on the RSI. So if we did fall, it wouldn't be that low. I think the lowest point we'd fall within the S&P is probably down to like its moving average here, which would be pretty sustainable. That would be maybe at the 20% drop, and then we'd probably reverse up off this and head up higher, which you can see marks us right about here at this purple band, which is where we expect to see a drop. It's either there or there would be the two lowest points here, and by the time we get to these levels, the moving average would be caught up by then, and I don't think we're going to be heading lower than that. Regardless, today's video isn't entirely on the S&P 500, so I do want to talk more about these cryptos. All right, guys, I want to give a huge shout out to Margex for sponsoring today's episode. As with all cryptocurrency projects, please do your own research and never invest anything you can't afford to lose. So guys, Margex's goal is to provide traders with a world-class user experience, a fair, secure, and easy-to-use trading platform with the highest class of financial technologies in the world. Now, Margex is the go-to cryptocurrency trading platform for thousands of traders who prefer having full control over their trades, as well as transparency and security. And along with the premium user experience, the platform offers up to 100x leverage on all of its trading pairs, such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, EOS, Litecoin, and exclusively Yearn.finance. Now, a unique feature they offer, unlike other exchanges that allow for unfair liquidations and price manipulations, is their AI-based MP Shield technology by Margex. Now, Margex came into the space of cryptocurrency to bring crypto leverage trading to a new level of comfort, and while getting rid of complicatedness. Now, Margex is the first community-driven cryptocurrency derivative exchange that any trader can participate in building their dream trading platform. And a few features of Margex is that they offer no KYC, they have lightning-fast order execution, no lags, overloads, or even order submission orders. Now, they also have very high liquidity backed by 12 liquidity providers, and there is no maintenance time, which means all platform updates are done instantly. Now, Margex is even easy to sign up, and the platform is easy to use, and it's really not complicated to start and advanced enough for pretty much all the pros. Now, they even have the friendliest to use UI in the industry, and all deal indicators like trading fees, financing, P&L are actually on the screen available in real time for any deal. Now, Margex also has a simultaneous use of stop loss and take profits for each trade, which means there's no need to check what's happening every minute. Now, the unique MP Shield AI-based system protects users from price manipulation, which prevents from unfair liquidations. Now, the asset's price on Margex never deviates from the top spot exchange, and Margex offers traders a profitable affiliate program amongst most trading platforms in the crypto industry. Now, the crypto-founded website renders advanced trading fees that have a 40% cut from the crypto investors' referrals. With these low trading fees, Margex provides traders with an enhanced referral arrangement, which will actually help them from profit instead of rendering high affiliate settlements on the platform. So guys, for more information about Margex, definitely make sure to check out the links in the description of today's video, where you can find their websites and socials like Telegram. Otherwise, shout out to Marjex for sponsoring today's episode. Lots of interesting patterns. I'm actually quite happy that we have such interesting patterns and technical indicators forming on XRP, Bitcoin, as well as Ethereum here, because they made trading very well. Now, as I said earlier today, XRP was a beautiful opportunity yesterday in the afternoon. I believe this was about, the 21st, I'm not sure the exact time, 18, so maybe 6 p.m., 6-ish, 7-ish p.m. yesterday to enter a short position because, as I said yesterday, you can watch the video, we were clearly tracking a symmetrical triangle and confirming the break that it would probably have. And we discussed clearly that if Bitcoin yesterday was able to actually close us above the blue band and above this moving average right here, it would confirm a run to the upside here, and we probably see the markets continue to pump higher, and it would confirm a beautiful bullish break above resistance here on the XRP, and we'd see the run to the upside. What happened? We got rejected off of not only the moving average, but off of the blue band right here, closed below, which is totally fine. And what did that do? It entered a short position on XRP, which it dipped to the downside here. So I would definitely take profits. You know, if you have a trade opened on XRP right now for this 4-hour, take profits or keep a tight stop loss. And I just want to explain why. If you jump to the weekly here, you can see the problem now is that we're now intertwined within this moving average here. On the weekly charts, yesterday was a beautiful short-term trade opportunity that happened on XRP. But right now, you can see we've managed to dip all the way down here. A couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, we entered a short position when we closed this weekly candle below, getting rejected off the downtrend and this moving average here. And we entered a short, and we were able to short it quite substantially low with the target we had right at about here, at about 70 cents here. And we moved that stop loss down. Tons of profit off that trade here. And here we are once again back down to that same target level that we had here. The thing that we have to look at and focus on is how do we close this weekly candle on XRP? If we see Bitcoin today, tomorrow, the next day close us below this, this uptrend here, and we see Ethereum, that would most likely trigger Ethereum to start to drop as well. And it would also cause XRP to most likely close its weekly below this beautiful green band on its weekly moving average here too. If, and this is key, and this is vital for a beautiful opportunity to trade on XRP, another opportunity here. Obviously, you guys know we are in a major descending triangle forming on XRP's weekly here. You'll know very clearly that this is the bottom, guaranteed 100%. This is the bottom we have to pay attention to. Resistance, resistance, support, and support. If, by some odds, the markets this week, so come Sunday night, close us below this green band right here, if that happens and we close XRP's price at about 69 cents, we're going to short this very, very, very low amounts of trade. Very, very, very low amounts. Very, very, very low amounts of leverage here to the downside with expectations of a pull to 59 cents. It'll be about a 10-cent drop, 11-cent drop, but it'd be a beautiful short opportunity. Very easy to lock in profits here. Otherwise, we close above this. If we close above this Sunday night, there's a good chance we'll see something like this happen. A bounce with, then this will be a resistance zone, and then we'll head up, and then this will be a resistance zone, and then we'll see kind of how the markets play out here. We'll talk more about that next week, but everything kind of relies on how do we close the weekly charts within XRP here. As for Ethereum, Ethereum is kind of flatlined right now, waiting for Bitcoin's movement and the S&P 500's movement. Today's the last day for the S&P, so if we don't get an answer today, we're going to have to wait till Monday, which will give us the sign as to where XRP and these other cryptocurrencies are going to be moving to. Ethereum right now is flatlined out completely. You can clearly see there has not been any movement whatsoever, really none at all. We've been literally bottomed off at about 29.66, top resistance right here, kind of just doing this, sideways trading, not really any significant reason to buy in. Very soon there will be an opportunity though, but until we break this sideways trading, we have to wait it out. Everything is riding right now on the Bitcoin chart and the S&P chart. This is beautiful to me. Not only did we get rejected off the moving average here and correct back down to a normal standpoint here, notice in the past here, this is not atypical. It's very typical that we see the price of Bitcoin kind of float around this level here. Multiple occasions have we just kind of trended sideways, played around at this bottom support, and then eventually lift off and we swung to the upside here. I expect to see the very same thing happen right now. So we are consolidating more so once again, but we need to pay attention to how we close the daily. Let's check out the weekly here. Weekly, not so much. It's not that big, but definitely the daily. We need to see how we close the daily here. If we close below here, we close the price at $39,000 or below $39,000. Let's say we close in anywhere in the 38K zone. We know we're going to see a pretty substantial drop. We could see it drop all the way to like 30K flat, which would be a great buying opportunity. Otherwise, I do expect markets to maybe swing up. This is still my plan here, but it all depends on, hey, are we going to break this or are we going to break this? Whichever one comes first is an opportunity. We close below, we short it. We swing up, we close above, we buy in long. And those are the two positions there. That's pretty much it. Otherwise, same thing applies to the S&P. We'll see how that opens later today. But that's pretty much going to wrap up today's episode. Once again, huge shout out to Marjex for sponsoring today's episode. With that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.